Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is a new 10-day itinerary countdown. So if you missed it in our video a few days ago, it just says as the title. If you want to go back and watch it, I'll link it in the description below. If you want to recap, here it is. So essentially, Sam changed jobs at the beginning of the summer. That job offered him a promotion about 4 weeks ago now. Then after offering him this promotion, they also advertised the promotion to everyone else, which Sam thought was a little strange, but whatever. Then they finally went, oh yeah, we're going to give it to you anyway. So he starts implementing the things that they want done, and they're like, oh no, wait, stop. That's too much. We'll have to charge more for that type of better work. And things weren't going well, and Sam finally went, I'm done. I'm not doing it this way. If you want it done correctly, we're either going to do it correctly. If you don't want to do it correctly, why did you give me this promotion? So Sam contacted the school, and he is now back working at the school effective today, which is Monday the 29th. There's actually no school today, but we actually do have a training this afternoon from 1 to 4. So, he starts today. So with that, we made the very, very difficult decision to not go to Disney World this year. But we did have about $3,130, I think, $60, something like that, in Disney gift cards. Well, Disney Cruise Line had a 40% off, and the cheapest cruise was actually the week leading up, but right before Christmas break. We talked it over. I cleared it with my supervisor. She cleared us both to do it, knowing that he was probably going to come to her, and we will essentially have a 3-week Christmas vacation, doing this cruise, and we get back into port in Galveston literally the same day as everyone is having their Christmas parties and starting Christmas break. So with all that, we have a new 10-day countdown. So I'm filming that for you guys today. Let's get started and let's check out this new 10-day countdown. So this is a 10-ish day countdown because we're actually going to start on Tuesday, December 12th, which is 12 days before vacation. So gym duty mornings are Tuesdays and every other Thursday. So since this is a Tuesday, we have gym duty. They have what's called Reach on Tuesday mornings. It's where students who are not meeting X requirements in math and or reading are discussed by the teachers and our Title I staff. Hey, how can we help support them more? Is XYZ that we've been trying for the last month working? Are we seeing any success? Are we seeing any progress? Hey, we're not. It's kind of the step before they get tested for special education. So that is every Tuesday morning, and so Sam and I have gym duty for that. This is also the K2 Christmas concert, and even though Sam is no longer working down in the younger grades, we'll still go and show them that support. So, Thursday, December 4th, 10 days vacation. As you can tell, we skipped Wednesday the 5th because there's just not a whole lot going, or Wednesday the 3rd, because there's just nothing going on that day. So, Thursday, December 4th is 10 days to vacation, and it's here finally. I feel like we're doing this all over again. We've reached the 10-day countdown to vacation earlier than expected. Since it's Thursday, Sam and I will potentially have gym duty. I'm not sure how it's going to roll after Thanksgiving break. So as we get closer and as the principal fills in her timeline for meeting agendas and sends it out to staff, I will know a little closer to that. But since it's pretty much just the beginning of October, won't know that until probably the middle of this month, beginning of next month. The 4th of December is also 100 days till spring break. I like knowing these things in advance. I kind of write these fun little notes in the kids' planners when I'm working on those. And I have a whiteboard in my teaching area at school. And I like to write those fun little things on the board because it gives the kids something like, hey, we've made it this far. Hey, and this many days we're going to be on a week-long break or whatever. So it gives them something fun to look forward to, and honestly, it gives me something to look forward to as well. So Friday, December 5th, it's the single digit dance, 9 days to go, and it's payday, baby! Okay, so if you're wondering where that comes from, because I know I say that a lot, back in the late 90s, 2000s, when we played games on our computers on CD-ROMs, I had the Game of Life on CD-ROM, and when you landed on payday, the computer goes, "It's payday, baby!" So that just sticks in my head when it's payday. So all we're going to really do is take care of the bills that need to be paid before we head out on our Christmas at Sea adventure. There's really not a whole lot of grocery shopping that's going to need to be done, just because of only being home for the next week. So Saturday, December 6th, 8 days until vacation. This is the only Saturday in December before vacation that we have available. So this will be our laundry and packing day. It won't be quite time to pack the car yet. Sam and I, because it's still pretty much into September, beginning of October, we're not really sure if we're going to leave the luggage in the car for that next week or if we're going to bring it in and set it in the house. Sometimes seeing the luggage for a long period of time gives Peaches a little bit of anxiety, and that's not something that we want to do. We don't want to make it stressful for her. So we're not really sure what we're going to do yet. There's a 50-50 shot that we'll bring it in or just leave it in the car. Don't know yet. We will also do the little bit of grocery shopping that we need to do on this day simply because we'll already be out of town. We really only need breakfast and lunch stuff for the week because that week is also the Marion Classic basketball tournament that we work, and there will be a hospitality room. When we are doing our grocery shopping, we'll also grab just a few snack things for the road to munch on while we're on our way down to Texas, because between here and Denton, which is about 5.5 to 6 hours, we probably will really only be stopping for gas. One of the things that we did learn is that Park City's McDonald's is open 24 hours down in Wichita. So we also probably will stop there and grab breakfast. So we won't need like a whole bunch of breakfast stuff. We'll just grab something in the drive-thru, pull over, eat it real quick, and then keep going. Or at least Sam will get to eat and I'll eat as we go. But that's for a different video. So Sunday, December 7th, we are at 7 days of vacation. Really the only thing that we have going on this day, as far as I'm aware of, is kind of doing just a once over of the house. Going through, making sure that dishes are done, that trash is ready to be picked up and put in the dumpsters. Last minute rundown, wipe down of things so that that's done before the week starts, just because I know that the week is going to be busy and chaotic and my brain is not going to be there. So as long as we get that done on this day, I am happy. Also, there is a potential that Mom and Dad are going to want to do something for Sam's birthday on this day because we will be boarding the ship on Sam's birthday, and this is really one of the only free days that we have to do something as a family for his birthday. Monday, December 8th, 6 days until vacation. So there's several things that are going on this day. It is the 3 through 5 concert. It is the first day of the Marion Classic basketball tournament. And Sam and I always work the whole classic tournament, so we'll be spending our evening there after work. Literally, I think last year, he wanted us there by about 3. So I think we will have to bounce out of school a little early that week. So we'll just have to see what Jason says kind of the week or so before then. And we will like accommodate as needed. Tuesday, December 9th, 5 days till vacation, another Tuesday, another gym duty. I have a Spotify playlist that I use for that, and it's literally my Run Disney training list. It's also the second night of the basketball tournament, and this is also the night that we have to put out trash before vacation, or it will not get done because we will be gone the following week. So, Wednesday, December 10th, 4 days until vacation. Since it's a Wednesday, there's no sports on this day, so students are able to attend church if they do so. And I mentioned this to somebody that I knew that goes to school in another state, and they looked at me and goes, you guys don't have sports on Wednesdays for church? And apparently that's not a normal thing. So let me know in the comments if your school district does not have any type of activities after school on Wednesdays, like sports related in the evenings because of church. This is also the day that we are going to stop at the post office after work and fill out our stop mail notice, so that is completed. Our dates, so because of when we're going to be gone, I will make sure to do a mail pickup for the following Monday. That just so that we don't have to worry about mail pickup until on a Saturday when the post office is open limited hours, and things like that. So we'll just set it for pickup on Monday. And the reason we do pickup instead of delivery is because you just never know what's going to be going on. You never know what's going to happen. And so for me, it's just easier to schedule it for pickup, and just in case something weird happens. Sorry, I needed a coffee. Side note, I made this all myself. It is a cold brew Joffrey's gingerbread Disney coffee with 2 ounces of oat milk, 2 ounces of sugar-free cookie butter from Coffee Mate creamer, a pump of caramel, a couple pumps of vanilla, sugar-free obviously, and 2 pumps of sugar-free caramel sauce. And I weighed it, and this is like over a pound. It just is crazy how, like, the weight. Okay, anyway, moving on. So, Thursday, December 11th, 3 days until vacation. So, like I mentioned about the previous Thursday, I'm unsure as of this video if we're going to be having gym duty this week. I will know more closer to when we leave. There's no tournament this day, so Sam will be able to work on homework at home. One of the things that is kind of nice is Sam's computer is hooked up to the school Wi-Fi, so he actually can take his computer with us to work. And in between taking money at the gate, Sam can work on any homework that he needs to get completed before we leave. And also another of the benefits, because he is attending SNHU which is Southern Hampshire University, is you can do some of your homework in advance, and that will be Sam's next class that starts in beginning of November. And he will be able to see exactly what his homework is going to be each week leading up to. So Sam will work on the homework that's due for this week, and his weeks end on Sunday. So the day that we will be leaving to drive to Texas. So he'll be able to get all that done and hopefully be able to get whatever is due that Thursday while we're on the ship completed. And then when we get back, he'll be able to finish up anything that needs done between Saturday and Sunday before it's due. So he'll only be missing a few days. And it's so different than when we went on a cruise on Freedom of the Seas a few years ago. And if you have not seen those videos, I will link that playlist in the description below as well. Kaiser got mad. Kaiser's teacher, because he was taking speech, got mad that he was missing one class, one like in classroom class per time. And he never was able to get above a B+ with that teacher because he missed one class. He even had all of his assignments done. He did them on his phone. He did it on the computer sitting in the hotel in Gainesville, Florida, like the night before. He stood in the terminal while we were waiting to be able to go get in line to check in. He had all of his assignments done, but because he missed one virtual class time with the teacher, he could never get above a B+. But so SNHU doesn't have, oh, you have to be in class at this time on this day. It's just, here's your homework, get it done. So benefit, I guess, but hopefully he'll be able to just get all that done and not have to worry about it. So Friday, December 12th, 2 days before vacation. So this is Sam and I's last day of school for the semester. I will make sure to take my little gifts that I have for my kids on this day. And Sam and I will also clean out our lockers before school starts, minus anything like that we just need for the day. Like if we need like silverware for lunch or something like that, we'll leave that in our locker. And we'll just put everything in like a reusable tote and then just leave it in the house. The reason that we're going to clean out our lockers is because the janitors typically spray for the little boogies over Christmas break because no one's going to be there. So it's just one of those good opportunities for them to be able to do that. Sorry, there's a stream of light coming in our living room door, or the front door, and Peaches is laying in it, just playing in it. It's cute. Anyway, so the janitors ask that everyone pretty much cleans out their lockers. The only thing that they really want to stay is gym shoes, if kids want to leave gym shoes. Otherwise, they want lockers cleared out for the 2 weeks. So, like I said, everything will go into a reusable tote bag, and we'll just leave it in the house. And then when we get back and we go back to school, we'll just be able to grab that bag and set everything back up in our lockers and be ready to go. After school will be another evening of the Marion Classic basketball tournament, and it is the final night before the championship games. Saturday, December 13th, the day before vacation. We have arrived. It is the day before vacation. So in the morning, it will be spent doing last minute things to make the rest of the day and then our travel day easier. We're going to pack up the car. We'll fill the car up with gas because really going to and from Marion won't use up that much gas. So if we get that done before we head over to Marion, it will be much easier because the tournament goes from 1 to 6:30, but we'll be there before 1 to open the gate. I want to say last year we were supposed to be there between 12 and 12:15. And the last game will start at 6:30, so we'll probably start counting the cash box about that time. Because after that final game starts, it's just one of the, they're just like normally, okay, go ahead and count. So either we will eat something there out of the hospitality room, we'll eat something when we get home, or a mix of both, just depending on what is there. Typically, the hospitality room on that last night is a lot of leftovers from the week, which is totally fine. Somebody is feeding me for free. I am not going to complain about it. But sometimes there just isn't a whole lot left. And we'll just spend some time relaxing before Sam goes to bed and I bounce around the living room. And I say relax very loosely because Sam is going to go be able to knock out, no problem. I'm going to be sitting pretty much right where I am in my spot on the couch going boing, 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 boing. And my eyes are going to be like this. So with that being said, anyone got a good series on Hulu that you like? Because I'm going to need something to occupy me so that I can sleep or keep myself occupied, and to like try to stay as calm as possible so that I don't keep Sam awake so that he can sleep. One of the nice things, or one of the bonuses, I guess, about going to Galveston as opposed to Florida is that really from our front door to the front door of our hotel, and side note, we're staying at Home to Suites, which is part of the True, which where we have stayed before. We're just staying on the other side. So it'll be a little bit of a different room tour for y'all and different like breakfast setup. So it'll be nice to have a different type of video there. But it's like 11 and a half hours, like straight shot. But one of the things that is, it's like, instead of being 26, 27 hours and we don't stop, we leave on a Sunday and we'll get to our destination on a Sunday. Not leaving on a Friday super early morning and not getting into our destination until like mid-morning on a Saturday. So that's good in the general sense of sleep. So that is the new tentative 10-day countdown. And I know that this has changed so much, and you guys are probably like, well, what are they going to change next? Nothing. We have a guaranteed room. It was a pay in full, no refunds type of deal. This is it. We really wouldn't have changed the trip other than the fact that this paid off our trip, gave us some spending money for the trip. And the only things that we have to do is pay for gas to and from, a little bit of food along the way, and a one night stay in Galveston. So it really, it makes, it alleviates a little bit of stress. So that's it for today's video. In the comments, you can give us a thumbs down. If you are unhappy that we are going on the cruise now, it is okay to feel that way. So please do not feel bad that you gave us a thumbs down because you're unhappy. Please leave us a comment. Let us know. I completely understand that some people may be, upset or bummed or at this point annoyed. I'm sorry. But I really am excited to take you guys aboard the Disney Magic and show you guys around the ship. Our first time on a Disney cruise. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will hang out with you in the next video. Ta-ta!